On this week's show, Michelle heads to Palm Springs, California, and see how RVs can make a show dog's life so much more comfortable and relaxing. And of course, that goes for the owners also. I hope you're hungry, because Kate Dunbar, our Campground Gourmet, reeled in some real nice salmon for her special Southwest Cedar Plank salmon dish. And later, Mark and Dawn Polk from RV Education 101 show us some of the most common towing mistakes made by RVers. These stories and our Forest River Supernoble raffle benefiting care camps, oncology camps for children. Rollin on TV is sponsored by Carefree of Colorado, celebrating over 45 years of RV awning innovation. Closed captioning, where available, is sponsored by Forest River. Begin the journey.
At Rollin on TV, we're always looking for ways to combine RVs and hobbies or jobs. Hi, Michelle and Laurie here for Rollin on TV. On this trip, we explore one of these unique combinations. How about RVing and competing with your show dogs? We headed to Palm Springs, California to meet up with some people who do just that. While in Palm Springs, we stayed at the KOA Joshua Tree. It's a nice KOA that even boasts a rock climbing feature. And no, we did not climb the rock feature. Terry, Michelle's mom, joined us for this fun trip. We walked our cute, non-show dogs before tucking them safely into the RV.
They've done their duty.
Then we headed off to the Empire Club in Palm Springs to catch this story. And now, let's hear from our friend and professional breeder of Whippet dogs, Jane Cooney Waterhouse. Abby Whippet is her kennel name and was established in 1970 with her mother, Shirley Cooney. Together they've bred over 50 champion Whippets. So to say Jane knows her Whippets is an understatement.
I believe there's 3,200 dogs here of all the breeds in the AKC. Anyone can show their own dog. Some of the dogs are shown by professional handlers, but most of the dogs are shown by their owners or their breeders. That's the fun thing about AKC all breed dog shows. Anyone can win, and anyone can win big. So it's fun, it's healthy. You know, what's more fun than being with a bunch of dogs? Especially on a beautiful sunny day.
What are their names?
Paige and Jody.
Paige and Jody. How long have you been showing?
For a long time.
Oh, that's terrific. So is this what you'd like to do for a living?
Yes, partly what I wanted to do.
Do you want to be a vet too?
Yes.
I wondered. That's fantastic. You look lovely. Good luck today.
Thank you.
This is Open Dog in Whippets at Ring 4 in Palm Springs, California. These are young adult male Whippets. The judge is making his final selection. He has examined them each individually and seen each dog move at a natural pace, and now he's giving them a side gate look to see if they have easy, free-flowing movement. They're a medium-sized dog, originally coming from England. They're gaining in popularity in the United States because they're healthy and they're clean, easy to live with dogs. I had a Fleetwood Terra Class A RV with bunk beds in the back that I love. It's a gas, not a diesel Class A, and I highly recommend it for dog show enthusiasts to get a motorhome and to come and stay on these beautiful venues and get the puppies used to things, especially useful if you have young dogs. And at night you can walk around the showgrounds when no one is here and let the puppies get used to things. It's just a great hobby, a great lifestyle.
Aquacam toss-ins, so fast and easy to use, it could seem like a game. Someone once said, the camping doesn't really start until the RV awning comes out. Whoever said that really knew what they were talking about. Carefree of Colorado, celebrating 45 years of RV awning innovation. For more information, visit our website at carefreeofcolorado.com.
And we're here today to talk to two people who are specializing in the champion show dog circuit.
Yes, ma'am.
Right. This is Michael and Laurie Davidson. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
How did you start acquiring an RV, and when did it become important to you for your dog shows?
We had a trailer first, and it was small, and we used it for about 2 years, and it was fun, but it was small. So we thought, okay, and we got another dog, and then we needed something bigger, so we traded it in, and this is not big by any means, but it's bigger, and it suits us. We have 3 dogs. We can live in it for a while if we have to on the road. It's fun. We like it. And it's easy at dog shows because we can camp and just go over to the ring and come back and have barbecue with friends and let them come over and have a good time. They bring snacks and we do hospitality, and it's a great time. It's fun.
A whole world of
We have
friends
yes.
with the same passion.
We have friends that we would never have met. And this is our rig. This one's Harley, he's a mini bull terrier. This one's Benny, she's a mini bull terrier. And this is our puppy, Millie. She's a mini bull terrier too. So we took out half of the dining room. The tables go in here, but we took out half of the dining room so that we could bolt the crates to the floor so that they were safe when we're traveling. So when we're sitting and we're driving, they're back here and they're safe, and I can see them, so to make sure nobody's getting into anything.
The great thing about when you go to one of these shows is it's all dog people, and they all understand what it's all about. So if you ever had a fire or something like that, we don't usually lock our rigs up.
They all know
we leave them
to
open,
help out. They will save your dogs.
They will come and save your dogs for you.
They will save
that's
your
a good
dogs.
point.
Yeah.
And we would do the same thing. If I saw something, we
You're a
would run over
community.
there.
You're a traveling
We are,
community.
and we
Exactly.
all know what happens. So
Right.
we're very, very cognizant of that. So we put them in the crates and then close them and wheel it over to the showground, wherever it is, to the ring. Sometimes it's close by, sometimes it's not. So if we want to put them in here so they're safe and they're cool, and we have covers to cover them so they're shade. We put them under the tents so that they're, safe. And
We'll have water buckets.
yeah, we have water buckets. They have plenty of water. Of course, they have bait, so we're feeding them, so they love that. They love to show. And she got 2 awards of merit. That's very nice. This was a specialty. So this was really cool. We are so thankful for that. It's awesome.
We're always looking for ways people combine their RVs with their hobbies or jobs. If you use your RV for a unique hobby or job, contact us at rollinontv.com. Who knows, you may find yourself in an upcoming show.
Having cancer shouldn't mean giving up the joys of childhood. Care Camps helps children with cancer remember what it's like to just be a kid. Rollin on TV and Forest River are supporting Care Camps with our special raffle. With your donation, you're entered to win this one-of-a-kind Forest River No Boundaries travel trailer. It's a chance for these deserving kids to enjoy themselves and a chance for you to win this eye-catching Super Noble. If you enjoy camping, don't you think these kids should have the same chance too? For more information, visit our website at rollinontv.com. From off-the-road adventure camping to luxurious full-time RVing and everything in between, Forest River has the RV to fit your needs, budget, and outdoor lifestyle. To see our full line of trailers and motorhomes, visit forestriverinc.com. Forest River. Begin the journey. At Norcol, we realize that some of your favorite RV destinations are off the grid. And Norcol refrigerators are uniquely designed with that RV experience in mind. We call it Freedom Unplugged. To learn more about our Norcol RV refrigerator line or to find a dealer near you, visit our website at norcol.com.
Hi everyone, I'm Kate Dunbar, the Campground Gourmet for Rollin on TV. Today I'm showing you how to make a delicious and flavorful southwestern cedar planked salmon meal. We're prepping it in the kitchen and taking it out on the grill in a few minutes, so let's get to the ingredients. I have 2 salmon fillets here. I have green and yellow bell pepper that I've thin sliced in long strips. I have some onion and I have some sliced garlic. I've made up a southwestern seasoning mix with 2 teaspoons of kosher salt, 2 teaspoons of black pepper, 1 teaspoon of chili powder, and 1 teaspoon of ground cumin. All you have to do is shake it together and place it in a bowl. I also have some chopped cilantro, and I've included using the stems too because they have a tremendous amount of flavor. And we've got a little bit of olive oil. Let's get this together. First, I want to season my salmon. I'm going to take the olive oil and just drizzle about a teaspoon or 2 over each fillet here. And you just want to rub it in. You're starting to turn it over. It is skin on, and that's perfect. All right, now with your clean hand, your non-oily hand, hold your hand up high, sprinkle the southwestern seasoning liberally over your fish because you want it to get all over. And that ground cumin is going to give it such a rich, smoky flavor that's traditional in any southwestern cooking. All right, let's get the sides. Perfect. You don't want to miss any spots. You don't need to season the skin unless if you're someone who does eat salmon skin. There are a couple of you that do and some of you who don't, so it's fine. Now, I'm going to push that up to the front. We're going to bring over our cedar plank. Now, I've soaked this in water for about 30 minutes and it's ready to go. But we're going to build a bed on here that the salmon is going to sit on. So as the salmon cooks and releases its beautiful flavors, it's going to do that right into the vegetables. And then once the cedar wood starts to smoke, it's going to perfume the onions, the bell pepper, and especially that salmon. So the easiest way to do this is take some of your bell peppers, just place them on there. Take some of your onions, place those on there, and then do another little layer in the opposite direction, just so everything stays on your cedar plank here. One more layer of onion. Do that around the side and the center. And just kind of mound it together. Build it all there. And then press down. Now take your sliced garlic and add it all around. There we go. Take your olive oil, just do a little drizzle over your vegetables. Just a little, maybe a teaspoon or 2. Okay, now you're going to take your southwestern seasoning and you're going to dust all the vegetables with it because you want them to have the same flavor that the salmon's going to have. Maybe 1/4 teaspoon, 1/2 teaspoon at the most. All right, let's push this off to the side. We're done here. We're going to take a little bit of that cilantro, sprinkle it over the top of the vegetable bed. Now we're going to bring back our salmon. Let's place these right on top here. Make certain to press it down so you know it's making contact with the vegetables. It's not going to fall off. Take a little bit of that cilantro, go over the top, and again all over the vegetables. All right, we're ready to go take this outside to the grill. Okay, here we are. My grill is set up where I have some nice hot coals. There aren't any flames, and that's the trick when you're cooking with cedar. You don't want flames licking the bottom of this and starting it to char. You just want it to smolder for the heat. So if you're at the campground, you want to make certain that you're above the heat by about at least 6 inches. That ground is really, really hot, and all those coals are too. You just kind of want to lay them down, press them down so they're not just peeking right underneath that cedar plank. Let's take this, careful not to spill anything, and I'm gonna place it right on the grill, put the lid on, and I'm gonna make certain that the holes are right over that salmon. So as the air draws in from down underneath the grill, it's going across the salmon and out the vent. This should take about 12 minutes. All right, it's been about 12 minutes. Let's take a peek at our salmon and see if it's ready. Oh, it's perfect. I can see the white on here. It started to get nice and toasty. Let me grab a bell pepper really quick. It's got a great crunch, but it's perfectly cooked, nice and warm all the way through. I think this is finished. So let me put this lid down. Let me grab a set of tongs, and let's see if I can lift this on one piece without spilling anything. I'm gonna have the side of the barbecue help me out here. All right, well, here we are at our table. Our salmon is finished. I've poured myself a really nice glass of Pinot Grigio, which will go perfect with all those warm spices, the cumin, the pepper, and the chili powder. And then I've got the onions, the bell pepper, and the garlic, and especially the fresh cilantro. Well, no better way than just to dig in and give it a try. Oh, that salmon looks perfect. All right, a couple of vegetables. All right, let's give it a taste. Oh, that salmon just flakes right off perfectly. That cedar smoke has just permeated the entire piece of salmon. It's beautiful, and it works so well with the ground cumin and its smokiness. It's the perfect complement. Now, I know I already tried the vegetables over there at the grill, but I just want to try them again because there's nothing better than a perfectly smoked bell pepper that still has a little bit of bite to it and isn't mushy, and that's exactly what these are. Perfect. This is the way to eat when you're at the campground. I'm Kate Dunbar, the Campground Gourmet for Rollin on TV. I'll see you at the campfire.
Wow, am I glad I used Aquacam. Maybe chili wasn't the best idea.
Aquachem, the most powerful odor control available, and the #1 seller for over 50 years.
Hi, I'm Mark Polk with RV Education 101. Safely and properly towing a trailer is comprised of many factors. The tow vehicle and trailer need to be properly matched. You need all the correct hitch components, and you need a thorough understanding of topics like tires, weights, hitching and unhitching, and actually towing the trailer down the road. Today I want to look at 5 towing mistakes RV owners make to prevent them from happening to you. Number 1, and possibly the most important mistake, is not properly matching the tow vehicle and trailer. The first step is to determine exactly how much weight the tow vehicle can safely tow. This information can be found in the Vehicle Owner's Manual. If not, there are published towing guides from manufacturers available on the internet. When you use a towing guide, it's important that you know how your vehicle is configured and that you pay attention to any footnotes. After establishing the vehicle's tow capacity, you need to make sure the trailer you plan to purchase is compatible with the tow vehicle. This is where you can get into trouble. Lots of people look at the trailer's dry or unloaded vehicle weight and assume they can tow the trailer. The problem is, after you load all of your camping supplies and account for water, tongue weight, and any dealer-installed equipment like a battery, the tow vehicle is overloaded. The best scenario is to find a trailer with the gross vehicle weight rating that is equal to or less than the tow rating of your tow vehicle. There is typically a substantial difference between the dry weight and the gross vehicle weight rating. This way, even if you load the trailer to the maximum gross vehicle weight rating, the tow vehicle is still rated to tow the trailer. Next, and this is another weight issue, lots of folks don't consider any weight added to the tow vehicle itself. Let's say your tow vehicle is rated to tow 5,000 pounds. Now let's add 3 passengers for a combined weight of 400 pounds, 150 pounds of cargo in the vehicle, 100 pounds of aftermarket products added to the vehicle, and 350 pounds of tongue weight, for a total of 1,000 pounds. This reduces your 5,000 pound tow capacity to 4,000 pounds. Any weight you add to the tow vehicle reduces the towing capacity by that same amount. You can see how easy it is to get into trouble with weights. Number 3 on my list is trailer tires. Lots of people you talk to say tire blowouts on a trailer are caused by faulty tires, when the real causes are old weathered tires, overloaded tires, or underinflated tires. By old tires, I mean tires damaged by the elements, usually sun-related damage. Tires stored outdoors need to be covered, and owners need to inspect tires for any sidewall cracking or checking. Never tow a trailer with any of these tire conditions. Trailer tire weight ratings are based on the amount of air pressure in the tire. You should familiarize yourself with the tire load and inflation tables that tire manufacturers publish. After you are more familiar with these tables, you need to have the fully loaded trailer weighed to see if any overload conditions exist. For accurate tire information, you need to weigh each wheel position individually. This is hard to do unless you're at a rally or other organized event where this weighing service is being offered. The next best thing is to weigh each axle separately. This will tell you if you are within the axle weight rating, but you won't know how that weight is distributed from side to side. At a minimum, it will give you a better idea of the correct tire inflation based on axle weights. Number 4 is not using the proper hitch work. For starters, it's important you understand that every component in a towing system has a weight rating, and your towing system is based on the weakest link in the chain. What I mean is, if your vehicle is rated to tow 6,000 pounds, but the hitch ball you are using is rated for 5,000 pounds, the most you can tow is 5,000 pounds. If all of that checks out, next you want to make sure the trailer tongue weight is 10 to 15% of the loaded trailer weight for trailers weighing more than 2,000 pounds. Too much or too little tongue weight can have adverse effects on how the trailer tows. A weight distribution hitch uses additional hardware to distribute a percentage of the travel trailer's tongue weight to the axles on the tow vehicle and the axles on the trailer. Weight distributing hitches are used to tow heavier trailers and improve the tow vehicle's handling. If the trailer you are towing has brakes, you need an electronic brake controller installed to activate the brakes, and you should always have some type of sway control on the trailer you are towing that weighs in excess of 2,000 pounds. Number 5 on my list is not performing pre-trip checks prior to pulling the trailer. Lots of preventable towing-related incidents can be attributed to not making pre-trip checks. It's a simple matter of using a checklist to make sure nothing was forgotten or overlooked on the trailer or the tow vehicle prior to leaving on the trip. Well, there you go, 5 common mistakes and how you can avoid them from happening to you. For more information on using and maintaining your RV, take a minute to visit www.rvonlinetraining.com. Happy camping.
We hope you enjoyed this week's show. For more information on anything you've seen on the program, along with additional videos, stories, and news, plus some great contests, visit our website at rollinontv.com. And remember, you can also watch Rollin' on TV on Roku, Amazon Fire, Vimeo, and YouTube, as well as on any of our station's streaming media services. For complete coverage information, click on the Where to Watch link on our website. As usual, this has been another fun production.